Welcome to Masroor's English Club. Today we are going to discuss conditional sentences in English. Conditional sentences are mainly formed by two clauses. Number one, if clause. Number two, man clause. In conditional sentences, the sentence is composed of two parts, if clause and man clause. There are mainly four conditions in English language. Let's see which they are. So first one is zero condition, then condition number one, condition number two, and condition number three. Let's start discussing zero condition. If you speak the truth, everyone appreciates you. Now you can see here both the clauses, if clause as well as man clause, are in present indefinite tense. So in this condition, man clause is a general truth. That's why both the clauses have to be in present indefinite tense. Remember one thing, if man clause is a general truth, then it has to be zero condition and it has to be in present indefinite tense. Like, if you heat water above 100 degree, it boils. It's a general truth, it's a fact. If you touch fire, you get burned. If you heat ice, it melts. If it rains, roads get wet. You can see the man clause is a general truth. In zero condition, both the clauses are in present indefinite tense. Now let's move towards condition number one. The syntax or formula of condition number one is if plus subject plus verb, that's a present tense, okay, plus object, then subject plus will, shall, and verb first form and object. Let's discuss an example. If you apply for this job, you will get it. Now you can see the if clause of this sentence is in present indefinite tense, whereas the man clause is in future, because the man clause is not a general truth. If it has been a general truth, it would be in present indefinite. That would be a zero condition. But in condition number one, if clause is in present and man clause is in future. Like, if Shahzad invites me on his birthday, I will give him a gift. So once again, if clause is in present indefinite tense and man clause is in future. If you work hard, you will qualify the exam. Okay, if clause has to be in present, man clause in future. Now condition number two. The syntax or formula of condition number two is if plus subject plus verb second form plus object, subject plus would, might, could plus verb first form plus object. If I studied all subjects in proper way, I could fall in the pool of merit. So the first clause is in past indefinite. The second clause is also in past but with modal verb could. Okay, you can use would as well. Would, could, might, should in the man clause. But remember one thing, if clause has to be in past indefinite. If I lived there, I would plant some trees round the house. if clause is in past, the second with would. Okay, I hope you understand. Now condition number 3. If subject plus head plus verb third form plus object, then when clause is subject plus would have or might have or could have plus verb third form plus object. If she had known the answer of question, she would surely have written it. You can see the if clause is written in past perfect, whereas the structure of man clause is would plus have plus verb third form. In man clause, we can write a could plus have plus verb third form, might plus have plus verb third form, and should as well. If they had worked harder and harder before their exam, they could have passed the module. First clause is in past perfect, second with could have plus verb third form. Let's discuss another example. If my computer had worked, I might have typed whole exercise for you. So you can see in all these 3 sentences, the if clause is in past perfect and the man clause is with could, would, or have plus verb third form. Let's discuss few practice sentence. If it dash, I will dash at home. What do you think? Which option is correct? A. Rent, stay. B. Rents, stayed. C. Rents, stay. D. None of them. And the correct option is C. If it rains, I will stay at home. The second sentence, the cat dash scratch you. Dash you pull her tail. A. Would if. B. Would have had. C. Had an if. D. Will if. Yes, the correct option is will if you the cat will scratch you if you pull her tail. Third sentence, if you stayed for another night, I dash the manager to give you a better room. What do you think is the correct option? A, B, C, or D? Definitely A is the right one. If you stayed for another night, I would ask manager. Okay, let's discuss sentence number 4. If she had asked me on time about the test, I dash him. A will inform, B would informed, C would have informed, D will informed. What do you think? Which is the correct one? And the correct option is C would have informed. If he had asked me on time about the test, I would have informed him. Everyone would have laughed at me if I dash my hair green. A had died, B will die, C both A and B, D died. And the correct option is yes, you are thinking right. The correct option is had died. Everyone would have laughed at me if I had dyed my hair green. Sixth sentence, if I dish you, I dish plant some trees round the house. A was would, B were will, C had would, D were would. What do you think is the correct one? Which option is correct? Okay, the correct one is D. If I were you, I had plant some trees. Okay, if I were you, I would plant some trees. 7-1. If I was not on leave, there dash any accident. A would not occur, B might not be occurring, C could not occur, D all of them. And the correct option is sorry, not A, but the correct option is C, could not occur. Thanks for watching, Mr.